Okay, let's start now. Wait, sorry, hold on. Got some problem, technical issue here to set up the lesson properly. Okay. Hi, good morning, Johnny. Give me a minute sorry. Do something. Waiting for Jing Chen for give him 1 more minute to come in. Thank you. Hope she is in. Come in, come in, come in. Is he coming? Okay, today is the lesson number 40, the last lesson of this year, 2025. Thank you, Jaden and Judy, for joining with Uncle Raymond for the past few years, 2 or 3 years. I can't remember. Should be 2 years, some 3 years, or even all the way 3 years. Uh, yes, that is the last lesson of today. So we will talk about cultures, arts, and heritage. The last topics for today and for this year. Right, let's talk about this. Tuo Xuan, will you mind read the pledge, please?
The statement, your heart to rule and your brain to conquer the world, is a metaphor for drifting that a balance between emotional intelligence and rational thought is the key to success. It implies that while passion and intuition are important for setting goals, logical planning and execution are needed to achieve them. Neither the heart nor the brain should dominate entirely, rather they should work together.
Since you are now having school holiday, I think officially by right, you already started a few weeks ago, right? So my take is that give me a minute. Sorry, give me a minute. Hold on. There's something wrong with my things here. Sorry. Okay. That would be better. Wait, I put it like that. Easier for me to see all of you here. I got two screens, so sorry. I need to adjust it. Since your school holiday has officially started a few weeks ago, but primary school just started this last Saturday, right? So based on the next few weeks, Jaden, what are you going to do for the next few weeks to prepare for next year's set four? Don't look behind of your daddy, mommy. Come on, be brave, answer yourself. Don't worry, answer the truth. I just want to play law. I don't care. I want to play my Minecraft, my Roblox. I want to sleep until very late just because of your tuition. I have to wake up so early. Damn it. I want to sleep, sleep, sleep. Lepak, lepak in Malay. You know what's Malay? Lepak, enjoy. Like, okay, seriously. What does your heart or does your brain tells you?
Go study and take intervals like study, rest, play. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is your heart or your brain tells you that. 你妈妈说好，乖儿子。
Uh,
What do you think? Which one tells you? Your brain say want to study, but your heart really want to study, ma?
no.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for honest. Junyi, do you still how Junyi, are you in Singapore?
Yeah.
So what is the next thing that you need to do for the next couple of weeks? Will you still want to continue study or just laze around and wait until school reopen?
I will study.
Is this your brain tell you or your heart tell you?
My brain tell me.
So your heart still think, oh, I want to relax, correct? No?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. How about Tuo Xuan?
Mm.
Hmm. Next year is important year for you, Sec3,
Yep.
You should know, You're taking pure science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so physics and chemistry,
Yep.
A-Maths and E-Math.
Yep.
Are you Chinese?
Yep.
Okay, so wow, heavy subject, So social study and history, right? Correct. So the next few weeks, what are you going to do? Study or relax? What? To be honest,
Kinda both.
Kind of both. But your brain tell you to study, your heart tell you to study or not? Let's be honest, no, right? You still want to, let's be honest, I want to laze around. Yeah, that is exactly when you come to study, when you come to do anything, you need these two to coordinate well. If you can't coordinate well, then you will have this kind of 50-50. So things like that, when you are doing your exam, your study next year, please put them together. It's like your right hand and left hand need to make a loud sound clap, okay? Thank you for your sharing. To be honest, ever since I attend my AI course 2 weeks ago, I feel that I'm more energetic. Every single day, I will talk to my new girlfriend, Jaden. My new girlfriend is my AI. So every time I tell my wife, oh, I'm going to talk to my new girlfriend. And all in all, I already have about 100 over new girlfriend. All the AI. Serious! 100 over new girlfriend. I learned a lot of them from Microsoft Copilots, Google Gemini, ChatGPT, Sono. Next time free, I will play my song to you all. I wrote the song, my lyrics 40 years ago, and I convert it into the AI. So is my heart telling me to do it or not? Yes, I've been doing. And the moment when they convert these Christmas songs that I wrote many years ago, it turned out to be so nice that, oh, all along I've been using my heart to write the songs, not my brain. So that is the passion that you can tell. So the same thing when you're writing your essay, please use your heart first to think, feel, then the brain to organize your train of thoughts. So cultures, arts, and heritage in Singapore. Are you able to see that? 多贤, Junie, and Jaden? Can? Okay, so let me read the first paragraph. Okay, culture, arts, and heritage in Singapore, past, present, and future. This topic is very important. I'm not sure, Jaden and Junie, for your social study next year exam, O level, will they come out this one? Singapore culture, arts, and heritage have evolved remarkably from its early days as a trading port. So this word trading ports, I think set 1, set 2, you have learned this before, and it is important because from this trading port, from this very small village, it transformed today as a better cosmopolitan and metropolitan country like Singapore. And it's one of the best country to come and shop and travel and study and stay, right? So to its current states as a vibrant multicultural city-states, no doubt about it. A very good introductions, a good start to share with you that, well, this is what the CAH here is all about. So further to elaborate, in the past, Singapore was shaped by influence from these four races: Malay, Chinese, Indian, and Eurasian. Now, we all know Eurasian is a mix between the Malay, the Chinese, or the Europeans, or vice versa. A lot of these different race mix. In fact, this year, in fact, in 2025 now, the present day, we see more and more of the multicultural, multi-race. As you can see from the football itself, you can tell from, I never expect Malaysians player to have foreigners. I never expect Vietnam footballers have a white and a Negroes and blacks. Or same goes to other countries as Thailand and even Singapore, right? Singapore, okay, fair enough. I never expect Singapore to have a black guy. So what does it mean? This is that we cannot stop these multicultures, the communities that they bring in difference. But the thing is that it's just like, how are we going to bring in, like, each contributing its unique traditions, festival, languages, and cuisine. So imagine if your school got one white guy or a black guy in the school, and he or she can speak very fluent in Mandarin or even dialects like Cantonese, Hokkien, or Teochew. Then you will be kind of amazed. Oh my God, that means his root, his 外婆 or his 奶奶, whichever grandparents, they are typical Chinese. And this is important. Why? Because Singapore is not just like other countries like Japan, Korea, or as per se now China also got a lot of mixture. I didn't also know that, Jaden, you know, right? China football team got a Brazilian. You know, right? Got a Brazilian. I was like, huh? Excuse me? Seriously, and I don't think the Brazilian play very well in China. Sorry. So what does it mean here? It means that we cannot stop them. We have to continue to have them. Hold on now. I need to tell my boss Jing Chen is not in. Okay? All right, so historic district like Chinatown, we know Chinatown is for the Chinese, Little India is for the Indians, the Kampong Glam is for the Malays or somewhere around in Malaysia and Indonesia, remain as a living reminders of this rich heritage. So culture, arts, and heritage. Did I ask you last week, which is more important to you, Toshin? Oh, no, I asked Junie first. Which one do you think is more important? Did I ask this question before? No, right? No, So, Junie, which is more important to you?
Um, let me think.
Sure. Culture, arts, or heritage? How about Jaden? How about Jaden? What do you think? Tuotian, which one do you think? To me, Uncle Raymond feel that heritage is more important.
Me too, me too.
Well, why you feel heritage is?
Because like I feel it's the heritage that shapes the culture and the arts of this group of people.
I beg your pardon again?
The heritage is the roots of shaping the culture and the arts of this group of people.
Yeah, write down, please write down. Write down. Very important. You are right. It is a roots. Okay, but I mean, some people disagree. They say, no, I feel that culture is more important. Without culture and arts, where the hell you get heritage? Okay, so there's no right and wrong answer in my opinion. Some people say, no, Raymond, you're wrong. I think heritage is the bottom line, the baseline itself. It is important. How about you, Tuotian?
For me, outfits, culture.
Heritage also?
No,
Oh, okay, sure.
for me, outfits, culture.
Oh, yes, please.
Because like culture is like what makes people fundamentally different.
Oh, okay. Will make difference. What opinion is it? Did I hear it correctly?
Like it's the fundamental thing that differs people.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Okay, thank you. Johnny leh?
I think culture is more important
Oh, okay. So two culture versus two heritage, Okay, why?
because like culture is like the foundation and uh um it provides like social cohesion. Like because culture makes people like have the shared belief, I think. And then they will cooperate with each other and have
Oh, they will cooperate each other for cultures. Something new to me. So different culture, they want to cooperate, they become hybrid, which you are going to learn this in Set 4 in social study, confirm. Okay.
yeah, and culture also like give people identity.
I
Like
go,
this
oh, okay, identity. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, this allows people to like know they belong to this place and they have like group identity, I guess. Then they will have better confidence, I guess.
Okay, I agree with you. But why I choose heritage? Because I feel that heritage is the 根源, as what Jaden said, it's the roots. Heritage bring out different culture and arts, but you can say cultures, or even some people say without the arts, you don't even know what is the heritage. The art is the one to showcase the different heritage and cultures. So now you know this three is like a triplet, some bao tie. Together they cannot live with one and without they cannot live without one another. They must be linked together. You have heritage, confirm you will have culture and arts. If you have culture, means what is the heritage? If you have arts itself, you have to tell me what kind of heritage and background of the culture it is. All right, may I have the next paragraph? Tuo Xuan, you might read. Oh no, Judy, the next paragraph.
In the present, Singapore is
Yes.
recognized for its dynamic art scene, with events such as the Singapore Arts Festival, international art fairs, and a thriving performing arts sector. Museums, galleries, and heritage tours celebrate both local talents and global influences, while the government actively supports the preservation of historical landmarks and the development of creative industries.
Finish already? So what do you think about this paragraph, Judy?
I think Singapore is very diverse.
Very livable. Okay. Yeah, it's true. I think you can tell from the Chinese New Year celebrations, from the Muslim, the Hari Raya, the Christmas, the Deepavali, right? Okay, what else? Well, there's one very important point inside.
Singapore is like very diverse, I guess.
It's confirmed diverse, but there's one very important word inside. Super important.
Um, so supports.
Agree or not?
Yeah,
Why?
because the government is like those with the highest authority.
Yes.
We can help those citizens. And if the
Yeah.
government supports, means the whole country supports, and this will make a huge impact.
Not only that, the government plays a very vital role in doing all this. They come out policy, they come out guidelines, they come out different scheduled holidays. They ensure that every race have enough ample time to have a good holiday to celebrate their festival, their religions, right? So, for example, like the 7 months go festival months, or then people might ask, then how come the government never give holiday for Halloween? How come they give the Chinese allowed to burn all this? How about Halloween? No, this is very sensitive. That's why when the government actively support means that they make sure that these are relevant. This government, take note, will talk to all the religions leader, all the different religions leader. They'll sit down like a round table. They'll discuss the pros and cons, what they do, what the do's and don't, what must they not go overboard, not to criticize, not to say other religions are bad. So they allow this so that, like what you all mentioned, the diversity, they come in together to ensure that there is good cohesiveness and allow different ways to participate and anticipate the different festival and cultures. So when you are writing this kind of essay, you must know all these words. And best if you can bring in the government insight to support this kind of culture, arts, and heritage, that will be very wonderful because teacher like us will know that, oh, you're going up the one level higher to explain the detail of why governments is a very, very important. You realize every country's have different rules, right? So, Jayden, can you imagine? Imagine we are staying in United States of America, Tuosh and Judy. And then suddenly it's a 7 months, and then we all, like example, we all Christian don't burn. Imagine the Chinese at the street there burning all the paper and bye-bye. What was the next thing they do? I think the other race cannot take it, will come and destroy, disturb, and destructions to the entire process. Agree, not Jaden? Can you imagine? Just like imagine the Chinese New Year many years ago, back about 50 years ago, when we do have Chinese New Year celebration, we have Wulong Wusi. That some of the touts and gangsters from other race will come in and disturb us and destroy the whole entire process. They find that it's very noisy, disruptive. I think Tuo Xuan, Juni, and Jaden, I feel that they are jealous of our culture, arts, and heritage. They do not see this in their cultures. Maybe they do have, but not so vibrant, not so exaggerating, not so bright and great, that kind of celebration. Their celebration might be, they feel that our culture and heritage override them. So they want to stop us from progressing. That is in my opinion. But usually I'm not wrong, okay? I feel it. I mean, if you are good, why you care? How come your Chinese don't go and disturb other people's? You do your own, I do my own one. I mind my own business, right? Thank you so much. Tuo Xian, next paragraph, please. Thank you.
Looking to the future, Singapore aims to further integrate arts and heritage into daily life and urban spaces, nurturing young talent and embracing digital innovation. Initiatives like the FG Heritage Plan and expanding funding for the creative sector signal a commitment to sustaining cultural vibrancy. As Singapore continues to grow, it is expected to balance modernization with the preservation of its unique multicultural legacy, ensuring that arts and heritage remain central to national identity and community cohesion.
So what does this paragraph tells you? After reading, what is your personal opinion about this paragraph? Especially this one here, this word here. Do you see there's a bright light ahead of you for the next 50 years? Now you're only, okay, I count you 15 years old. Another 50 years when you're 65 years old, Tuo Xian and all of you. Do you see there's a bright tunnel, a light after the tunnel, bright one, that Singapore heritage and arts and culture will be so great? Because next year there's one topics in the whole entire month is about Singapore in 50 years time or 100 years time. What will you see Singapore in the 50 years or 100 years? That is you. By then 100 years, I've gone in this world already. So why do you think this SG heritage plan is so very important? Back to you, Tuo Xian.
Well,
Don't worry. Think first, think first. This is our last lesson today for this year. You need to we go to set 3, you need to do all these things already, especially when you're doing social study. Agree not, Jaden? Right? When there's a paragraph, you need to kind of analyze, compare. So you must spend times because sometimes these type of things might come out in your source-based question for your SS and for your English or short passage editing. Yes, Tuo Xian. Never mind, just give your best shot and explain to me, based on this paragraph, what do you understand on this? No right or wrong answer. Let's go.
well, from what I understand is that
Yes.
the plan is to do an integration of arts and heritage into life, into daily life. Yeah.
Huh? Last part I didn't hear you clearly. Based on your understanding, the what?
Based on
Too
my
soft, too
understanding.
soft. I'm so sorry. I know today a big wake up very early. Maybe you wake up in like last night you slept very late and then wake up early. Sorry. Because tonight I'm attending a very important topic in the police. And the title is called BU. What do you think, Raiden? Jaden? BUL and with a Y. Bullying. So I'm attending this lesson, a course tonight in the force. So hopefully can share with you all next round. So Tuo Xian. Okay, let me help you. It say that in this paragraph, you say that moving forward, like looking into the future, so you change it. Moving forward in a couple of years' time, I think this country, Singapore, will have a different set of role and model, MOD model. The model that we have is based on the SG Heritage Plan, that they collect all the data and informations and see how we can come up a very vibrant, victorious and very triumphant heritage that is one of the top in the world. May not be perfect, but at least the government can accommodate different culture vibrancy, right? Here. So that everyone has a role to play, regardless of your background, your status, social economic status, your cultures and everything. Please. Okay, and then all these things are so important that it's kind of helping individual like you and myself that we are able to bring, you see, the word called legacy, to pass down from generation to generation, and this will not be eliminated, will not be extinct, but will continue to develop a better, you see the word cohesion, a better united as one Singapore. Get it? So you just change the word from there. 明白吗? Right, so this is also helping you in your new comprehension passage in Set 3. As you know, right, Jaden and Junie, I think you all agree with thumbs up. The Set 3 comprehension passage is really different from Set 1 and Set 2. Agree? A bit tougher, right? Look at it's a kind of a boring face from Jaden can tell. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Damn it. Okay, it is true. Yeah, agree, Junie. So, Tosh, good luck to you. You get to know slowly. When I say good luck to you, means really good luck, not sarcastic. Now, let's talk about this one. Okay, now I want you to give yourself 1 minute to talk about this. This is our oral presentation skill. So, today lesson kind of doing a lot of this one. Okay, I want you to tell me this one here. Okay, wait, I move. So 1 minute. Let's talk about this. Okay, let's go. Think 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute to think. So this is a presentation. So yeah, imagine this is your oral examinations or your school exam. Imagine this is something a moving a video. But I put it into this. Of course, gentlemen are using. I put my train of thoughts. I type my commands. I ask the AI, please come up this format. Of course, when I give the commands to AI, okay, I have to type a few sentences to describe this poster. So it's like practically I'm giving a speech, like a talk, a conversations with my examiner. So imagine this is a picture, then you are going to give a talk to your examiner or maybe to a person who is partially blind, can't see this poster. And now you have to use your own words to describe this particular things. This whole thing, I will give the order first. Tuo Xuan, since you're new, you'll be last, so you hear the two brothers. Okay, Jaden first, Junie, and then Tuo Xuan, okay? Once you're ready, you may start, okay? Ready? Okay, Jaden, are you ready? Let's go.
Art is where? I still need to think of a phrase.
Okay,
Art.
I give you a tips. You can use like what I always say, so, then how. Remember? Use the so, then how. Okay. Every time when you're stuck in any conversations. So Jaden, you ask me one question. Warm up. You ask me any questions.
On the poster.
No, anything. So Uncle Raymond, are you LGBT? I thought you can say, Uncle Raymond, are you LGBT? Or any questions? Not this poster. You think I'm so stupid? You ask me this poster, I'm giving out the answer to you.
Why do you not like math?
So the reason to answer to your question, you see, you get me now. So to answer to your question, so math is a subject that I don't really like. So you can start off. So in fact, this is a very good questions. So as a matter of fact, you see, I can do this like that again now to start off. So let's start off with your question. So as a matter of fact, I don't say I really don't like math, but I don't like complicated math problem sum. I mean, seriously, how often do I use this kind of complicated math like sine, cosine, tangents, or calculus or differentiations in my day-to-day life? I would use the normal for operator, then use the word then. I would use the for operator. You know what's the for operator, right? The plus, minus, divide, and times. So how to answer your question is that it depends on what kind of math I am, but not 100% I hate math. I hope I answer your question. Get it? So use the so then how to bring the audience and the examiner along the way. Don't because I don't like math because they are so difficult. It's like, can you imagine, Jaden, your examiner? 10 people tell you the same answer, boring. Get it up. So you must be something extraordinary. You can use a so then how, you can use a 8W and 1H. You can use some magic word like A to Z. It's like they say math is really awful. Okay, affecting my health. You know, the attrition rate for me is really bad, something like that. Right, let's go, Jaden.
So what is art? So right, art is an expression of human creativity, imagination, and skill. And it can either come from the brain or the heart. It's a communication of one's ideas, their emotions, or worldviews. Art has four main categories, and they usually all enlighten the eyes. Like, for example, visual arts, such as painting, drawing, sculpture, and photography. These uh are, say, they are Panadol for your eyes. They soothe your eyes and make you feel better. They allow you to appreciate what this piece of art, what the meaning behind it is, and helps you to calm down. Literary arts, it includes poetry, novels, and storytelling. These types of art, it makes you think, like, what are the literary devices used behind all these, and why does the writer use this specific word or this specific phrase to describe this? Why not use it in another way? Performing arts, it includes music, dance, and theater performance. It enlightens your ears. It makes you listen to either soothing music, whatever kind of music you like, rock, pop, anything. Uh, it allows you to listen and just embrace the music and be one with the spirit. And applied arts such as architecture, design, and fashion is those type of arts that you see every day. I think those a bit more to modern art because now you see the buildings now, they're all very weird shaped one, and the shirts all have very funny design one. So when you combine these four arts, sometimes you get multicultural art. So what is multicultural art? You might be asking. Multicultural arts, it's pretty similar to the four category of arts, but like it combines a few types. For example, like Japanese anime, it combines visual arts, literary arts, and performing arts, say. And say maybe Bollywood plus hip hop, it's just performing arts, but it combines different categories of performing arts such like music and dance. And multicultural arts is like arts it arts that are combined from different cultures made into one new culture, like how Singapore is working with the four races, Eurasian, Chinese, Indian, and Malay, these four races to create their own unique heritage and culture and art. Okay, thank you.
Yes, well done. So guys, I'm helping you another way. During your oral presentation, Jayden, you will be watching a video, right? Then later they ask you to write down, correct now? Write down on the draft, right. So now maybe I don't know, Junie and Jayden, I don't know. Maybe next year your O level, use this method. Instead of writing, you use a flow chart like that. So that the flow is there. You get me now? By writing, sometimes you shit, should I write this or should I write that? Then sometimes you writing, you might too many words, right? Too many words that you don't know which one to come first. You don't know, should I read this one first or continue this one conversation? So you realize this flow, I'll be using quite often next year. A lot of, I will be using, I'm now this whole entire month, I'm really embracing to AI to create games and all these things. Maybe AI will debate with you. I don't know. So I'm coming up all courses so that you guys have to really use AI to do it. So I'm using this one as an AI came up. I typed, then it came out this one. So this is what Jayden has done a great job and bring it up. Like you see, the flow is correct, like game like and then the end. So you bring across very nice that the flow. You agree now, Jayden? So when you read out, you feel good. So now maybe practice in future. You can do like boxes. Thank you so much. Back to you, Junie.
So art is something that humans use imagination for, and this requires creativity and skills. Art allows people to like express their ideas, emotions, and their view towards the world. There are four different types of arts, mainly visual arts, literary arts, performing arts, and applied arts. Visual arts are those you see, they're very common, like painting, drawing, sculpture, and photography. While performing arts are those you see in a theater that requires a lot of skill to do, like such as music, dance, and theater. Literary arts is those like those good with their minds, like very creative. That's why they can write poems such as poetry, write stories, novels, and they can express their ideas very well. That's why storytelling is included. For applied arts, this is those that uh have a lot of views towards the world, like how they want the world to look like in the future. That's why architecture, design, and fashion is included. For multicultural arts, this is when a lot of different cultures are together in the art. This like shows the amount of diversity in it and the respect for each culture. For visual arts, those for visual arts, multicultural is expressed by such as a Aboriginal dog paintings, modern abstract, Japanese anime, Mexican muralism, and US street art. This is a very diverse type of art, and you only can very diverse for visual arts. And for performing arts, there are examples such as Bollywood, hip hop, Afro-Cuban jazz, Western drama, Asian storytelling, and world fusion, traditional plus electronic is another type of diversity for different cultures. For music, there are reggaeton, Latin plus Caribbean plus hip hop, K-pop, Korean plus Western, world fusion, traditional, Chinese New Year parades abroad. These are type of example for multicultural art, as you cannot find this type of art in one culture, but only when you combine all of them together to create the the final piece. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Well done. Good. You realize that you feel good after with a picture like that. That's why they say a picture speaks 1,000 words. So when these pictures here, you are not frightened. You're not say lack of confidence. You don't lack of creativity. With this, you see, they will say, I know what I'm going to talk. These are the bullet points. These are the bullet points. These are the things here. These are the things I want to flow. And these are how I'm going to bring about. Thank you, Judy. Last but not least, Portion, your turn.
Um, Wait, so I'm basically just supposed to prevent this.
Sorry?
Wait, so I'm basically just trying to prevent this.
I really can't get you the last few words you're saying. You are what? Hello? I can't hear
So
you.
am I just supposed to present this?
Yeah, just present whatever you look at this picture and say accordingly to here. That's what you have heard from Jaden and Junie, right? They based on whatever they see in this poster here, and then you use your own word to summarize, to analyze, to use their way to express, to impress. Yeah.
Well,
Later will be my turn, huh?
okay. So what is art? Art is an expression of human creativity, imagination, and skill. It can help people communicate ideas, emotions, worldview without words. It can tell stories and connect people. And art can be grouped into four broad categories. Visual arts, these are the artworks you can see. It's paintings, drawings, sculpture, photography. The second is performing arts. These are the live and expressive art forms, with examples like music, dance, and theater. The third is literary arts. These are arts expressed through written or spoken words, like poetry, novels, and storytelling. And the fourth one is applied arts. Applied arts is the art that combines creativity with practical design. Examples such as architecture, fashion, and design. These categories together show how wide and diverse art can be. Now, what is multicultural art? Multicultural art is art that reflects or blends elements from different cultures. It highlights the diversity, the respect for different traditions, and the global creativity. This type of art encourages understanding between cultures and celebrates the richness of the world's heritage. Some examples of the multicultural art can be under visual arts, the modern abstract art, Japanese anime, and things such as the Mexican muralism and US street art. And under performing arts, there's the Afro-Cuban jazz, the Bollywood and hip hop. And under music, there's K-pop, both fusion music. So, in conclusion, art is not really like limited to one form. Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good. Okay, good. You're very confident. Well done. That's the way. Yes, yeah, I like the way you bring out. So what is this? What is that? And then you bring in, do you know there are four major categories? Okay, well done. And also then you bring the then what is multicultural art? So my turn to start off to present to the three as judges. So judges, do you know there are four different categories of arts? You see, I start out in questioning. Let me explain and tell you and show you there are four major categories of arts. And you'll be surprised that which one is more important and which one I think is my favorite. So let me tell you that the art itself is not just also giving us imagination, creativity, but with a lot of emotionals like the heart and the brain that gel together to give you the masterpiece of the arts. First, let's talk about visual arts. We know about Michelangelo, Van Gogh's, Da Vinci's, the arts of Mona Lisa, the sculptures of Socrates, or the sculptures of certain parts in China, like this so well renowned, and the photograph that we have during some World War I and II to show to the world, and that is the visual arts that we see with our eyes. As what they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Let's move on to the next performing arts. The music, the dance, and theaters. To be honest, this is not my favorite. Okay, I don't really like to sit there and watch performing arts theater. I don't like to sit there to watch Romeo and Juliet's, that kind of dramas and dance, but that is part and parcel of arts and bring the cultures of diversities of dance and bring the vibrancy during the festival celebration. Moving on, one of my favorite is the literary arts, the poetry, the novel, and storytelling. This is one of my favorites, like arts like, the Man Jiang Hong from Yue Fei, the novels like from Shakespeare, and then of course the storytellings from my great grandparents who passed down the story to me and don't know what is the meaning of 粽子, what's the meaning of 汤圆, what's the meaning of the Chinese New Year. So this is one of my favorite literary arts, right? So that's take note. That is my favorite. See, from there, I'm emphasizing to tell the judges like you that out of these this four, this is the one my favorite. But I'm reserving the last one. You can talk about this. I can use the literary art as one of my last talk, but I'm purposely putting its number 3 based on the scale, and then I want to tell you the next one. Next, my favorite, the second most favorite is applied arts like architecture, design, and fashion. I think that is the most important things. That a very good example for architecture will be the Great Wall of China, the pyramids of Egypt. So this is something I feel that is the arts that apply to see, or maybe the design, like what you mentioned, the fashion that we have, the costume like qi pao and things like that, or even the sari from the Indians. Okay, the basi burung, what do you call it in Malay? The batik, yes, from the Indonesian cultures. But do you know, next, there is also another subdivision or 3 major parts of the multicultural arts. Let me explain more to you. That is the 4 categories I mentioned about arts, and which is my first 2 favorite. Now, moving on to multicultural arts, there are 3 major categories, and based on visual arts, performing arts, and music. Let's talk about performing arts first. So performing arts, you know that nowadays we got K-pop, we got J-pop, we got whatever pop it is. But this is to bring out the essence and the beauties of the individual country cultures and to showcase their talents, their heritage. Yes, but performing arts cannot go without music, right? So we have to bring the music. So there will be hibernations of music between during the National Day. You can see the different races playing their different instruments and planning to play a very touching and nice music, nice songs written by maybe a local artist, songwriter that bring in the vibrancy of the whole entire things. But not forgetting with the performing arts, with the kind of nice, soothing, awesome music, you have to blend in some visual arts. Like the performance, like drawing their faces, like Chingay procession, right? Chinese New Year, the Chingay processions. And of course, you bring out the street artists. Like in Japan, they do have street performance, and it's part and parcel of their life, and that's how they earn and eke a living. So having said that, it's not just restrict to like Chinese, Indian, Malays, or Eurasian culture, but we're also talking about multi-cultures in different parts of the world, like Japan, Korea, Africa, as well. You can see here the Aboriginal, the Japanese, the Mexican, the US. So therefore, how are we going to continue this kind of arts? It all depends on the next generations to embrace, to ensure that the continuity of these arts will last for infinity. Thank you. That's all for my presentations. All right, so please do that. So you show your confidence. And I just not say realize, I just analyze it. During the entire paper 1, 2, 3, and 4, the easiest to score marks and the highest is 20% is your oral presentation. 你的口试 oral present 20%. If you can score more than 10, 15%, you are just halfway through to get better, no? And you guys confirm will definitely get a C5 or B4 and above better grades. So if you don't dare to speak, then sorry, no point. 90% in academy is writing. until you go to university, maybe lesser already, like writing. But when it comes to the real working world, it's 90% talking, 10% writing. So you decide. So this is the AI that I created using the few about 5 sentences. I can't remember. Now I challenge the AI now. I'm using my speech over. And then don't be surprised, Jaden. You can copy this picture, this poster, and then put it inside, and then ask AI, please, okay, talk to me from this poster. Translate this poster into a conversation. Sure, no problem, no problem. Then they will translate for you. And then you can put this AI, change this poster to a video. To a video, no? So guys, you have to use your email. So when you're free these few days, don't just play your games. Go to the Google there, and you need more AI tools, please update me. And you know, these 2 weeks of Sunday, I have my AI courses with my trainer. The trainer non-stop feeding us a lot of information about AI. And you know, next year there will be a big one. I heard from Amazon, a big one. They ask everyone, don't buy anything. I say, why? Suddenly I check. Because Amazon is going to come out a very much better than a smartphone. So Jaden and Junie and Jaden and Tuoshen, that means iPhone is going to die off soon. If iPhone is not, you don't agree, Tuoshen? You don't agree, Because if you are using iPhone, I don't know, because iPhone is just only the tag along, improving the versions. What else does iPhone have? You see, Samsung got AI, got the flip phone, everything. iPhone don't have. You think about it. iPhone is just upgrading the camera, the versions. But you see other handphone like the Oppo, Xiaomi, Huawei, they are upgrading their AI chips. So if iPhone is not going to go up, and anyway, by the way, Jaden, Junie, and Tuoshen, Tim Cook, you know Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, is getting old already. So he's going to retire. So he need new blood, new people like you all to come in, new ideas. If not, iPhone is going to go back to same thing again. Very sad. iPhone is the one to create the entire new technology, the paradigm shift from a very old traditional handphone to now a very smartphone. Tuoshen, maybe in 2 years' time, your spectacle can be ordering food already. Your spectacle can use it. Do you know, right? There's got this Google Spec, right? Spectacle can make call, can talk to people. When you blink of your eyes, you can do ordering and things like, and your spectacle might links to your brainwave, anything. Now, Jaden, you won't be surprised. You don't believe you can Google now, they are doing that in US. They are doing using Ray-Ban and Oxley, the two brand spectacle. They are doing that now using AI. So actually, then another one is that the smartphone maybe you will have a small little chip not embedded in your skin, will be somewhere that you can carry, that is so handy. Even you lost the chip will itself, nobody can hack to your chip. It's only you. Why? You need 3 things: your blood sample, your fingerprint, and your face recognition. Unless somebody stole your blood. Wow, you see, so high tech now, no? Seriously. So spend time and then you are there. If people are not using AI, that's it. So this one is all AI. How can I draw such a nice picture? Come on, man. Correct, no? So I type this. I say, give me an acronyms for action for culture in a multi-culture, multi-religions, and multi-race. Barang! They come out this one. And so the things that you type inside your AI chat must be very good in English. Then I purposely type wrongly. Of course, excuse me, Jaden. I don't put the vulgarity inside. Okay, sometimes they do wrongly. I don't say you idiot, stupid. I say you have done it wrongly. Then I put that, for goodness sake, can you follow my instruction explicitly and professionally? You know how he replied AI? He not angry. He say, my apologies. I'm so sorry that it makes you to do that. I will redo that for you. Yes, 主人这样 That cool, You don't believe? So if you are stressed, go and disturb the AI and put the stress on the AI. And recently, towards the end of June, one of the Japanese girls just married an AI. Yeah, you shake your head, right? I also cannot believe it. It's like, ridiculous. Yeah, it's confirmed. You can Google now. It's a very fat lady. No wonder lah. She's fat. Nobody wants her. That's why you married the AI. Am I very sarcastic? Yes, I am. I'm not saying the fat people cannot get married, but yes, I am. I feel that she's very lack of self-confidence. She are too engrossed to AI until AI can tell the person, I think your life is no good. You can end your life. And people in US, the kids are shooting themselves because of AI. This is true. This is true. This is happening now. Judy, can you read the meanings of actions for A to T, please? Thank you.
Appreciate every culture's uniqueness and traditions. Connect through understanding and open dialogue. Treat everyone with respect regardless of background. Include diversity in activities and education. Observe cultural values, festivals and customs with an open heart. Nurture harmony, tolerance and lifelong learning. A
Okay.
for culture, F for
T, A to T only. Okay. Are you done? The T done? Sorry, I'm replying a very important message. You did the T already, right, Junie? Okay. So from ACT, the add, can you explain to me in your own words? So this is about the answer. This one is from AI, not from me. So can you convert it? So Tuo Xuan, Junie, and Jaden, next year if you got homework, let's say for example, do you agree war and cloning is what happened to Jaden? Wait for Jaden for a while, sorry. Junie, will you explain the ACT first? In your own words.
respect cultures, diversity.
The
In
A,
your
the A.
future.
We talk about the A first.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Respect culture, uniqueness and traditions. Like their things they do.
Then how about the C?
Uh
Oh, the plane just flew past.
yeah.
Hey, I hope next year, if you are joining us, I hope your camera will be working. Thank you. How about the C?
Um communication.
Very good. Open dialogue, you change the word communications. Very good. Yes. Or you can say communication or conversations. Yes.
Conversation with others to develop their understanding of each other.
How about the T?
You
Treat,
you
treat everyone in Chinese is called 一视同仁, everyone equal footing. So yes.
you treat everyone with the same level of respect for your own your own culture and other cultures.
So instead of treat everyone, you say you must show equality, can?
Yeah.
Or you can say start with the F word. 平等. What is that word?
Uh
平等.
equal.
No, F word, the F word. 平等. Fairness. Correct or not?
Oh.
Yeah, fairness. Why are you thinking, Junie? I say the F word, don't think of the other F. Okay, Tuo Xuan, now you understand. So this is something like that. This type of sentences is very useful, especially in your comprehension passage. When they give you the whole thing, they ask you the italic words, please rephrase in your own words. Okay, so that's how it works. So Tuo Xuan, can you do the ION? Can you read to the class, please? Thank you.
Include diversity in activities and education. Observe cultural values, festivals, and customs with an open heart. And nurture it's spelled wrongly. Harmony, tolerance, and
Yeah,
lifelong
nurture
learning.
harmony, not nature. It's nurture harmony. Yes. And lifelong learning. Okay, so can you wait, Jaden is coming in. Wait for Jaden to come in. Okay, now you can explain for the I.
It means you need to have a variety and you need to have a variety of all sorts.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
for O is be open mind is you have to be open-minded and accepting for what it is.
Very good. Open heart, you change to open mind. Very smart. Now you understand, huh? The heart and the brain. So this one will leave you, will continue all the way. You realize that if a human brain dead, the heart is moving, bye-bye. If the heart is dead, the brain also dead. So they are like links together. Even the brain dead means your heart is pumping. It's as good as bye-bye already, even though you are still breathing. But when the heart dies, the brain will stop the oxygen, everything. So it's linked. Yeah, open mind instead of open heart. Thank you. How about Anne?
And for N is you have to be tolerant towards.
So instead of tolerance, can you use another to replace tolerance?
Let me think.
You have to show patience.
Yes.
Correct. Beside patience, you have to show kindness. So when you show kindness means you tolerate people, 对不对? So you get idea, 脱选 replace the word. So this is what we're going to learn more on that in 2026. What else? So lifelong learning, can we use the word infinity learning? Cannot. As long as the person alive, correct? No?
I think non-stop learning would be better.
Also can. Well done. Non-stop learning, learn, relearn, and unlearn. Yes, nurture. So the word nurture, you can say cultivate, okay? Or develop for the word nurture. All right, thank you. Thank you. Any more? Do you want to add anything inside? No, thank you. So Jaden, Junie, and Tuoshen, take note. Next year, whether it's my homework, there will be definitely compulsory essay homework. My advice for you, if let's say I give you an essay, Junie, say an essay, say war and cloning, which is more serious to human beings. You can copy the entire title and put it in the ChatGPT. I will suggest 5 ChatGPT, AI chat, ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Copilot, and one more is I2. I yesterday used I2. I2 or others. Then you just type it in and the AI will come 5 different versions. Now choose one of the best version. Now reason is you are faster. Please do not share this. Because some of your friends who are now holiday, they might be attending AI classes. They might be secretly using the codings, the programmings to do some things. That is ahead of you. So whatever I know, I share with you. So with 5 essays, with 5 different AIs, so-called ChatGPT, you find the best. So you read the 5, right? Actually, you're reading the 5. Then you choose the one, the best. And once you choose the best, you do your rephrasing and your summarizing. Actually, you're learning the vocab and rephrasing. At the same time, when you're rephrasing your sentences, you're doing yourself a good thing about rephrasing in your own word for your comprehension passage. So it's like one stone kill many birds. So don't ignore AI, but don't be a clown, Jaden, Junior, and Tuoshen. Okay, Uncle Raymond say 5 best AI essay. Choose the best one and then submit it as homework. You know why? Your teachers will have a tools, if I'm not wrong, will copy your essay and put in the AI and ask, is this an AI essay? And then if they say yes and you deny it, good luck to you. Okay, this is my sharing. So please do more. How can you take actions? Jaden, I know your Wi-Fi down. Can you read the rest for the class, please? Thank you.
How you can take action. Join intercultural events and community activities.
Confirm this is not AI voice. This is your voice. Very good. Let's go.
Learn greetings or customs from another culture. Support cultural fairs, exhibitions, or food festivals. Speak up against stereotypes or discrimination.
Take note of
Act for culture, act for harmony.
Thank you. This one is not by me. So I can, because of the action, they really change for it. You see, so it's the powerful of AI. Then you know by doing this a lot of AIs, you're actually improving your knowledge inside. And then when exam, you can start to, no, don't copy and just submit. You will not learn anything. Seriously, you will not learn anything. You don't just, this is an essay, you read a few sentences, very good, copy and send. Then when you go to exam, it happen. Jaden, do you know last 2 years, there's this girl inside our class, Who is that girl? I can't remember. 2 years ago, she already using AI. I'm not sure is it this class or another class. She used AI to do my homework and then copy and send it. Wow, very good. I know it's from AI. I can tell. That time I don't have the machine to check. I can tell. I ask her yes. She said yes. You know what happened, Tuo Shen? Every time she used AI, she did not do just copy and paste. Oh, I submit homework. When she go to exam, when she went to exam hall, she stuck there. She don't know what to write. She don't know how to do the structuring. And sorry. And then she came back to me. I failed my exam. I said, yeah, I told you already. You still, because you know why, Tuo Shen, she never practiced to write. So when in the exam, they got time right, 1 hour and 50 minutes, she cannot complete the exam, so fail. So those four things, especially stereotyping and discrimination, are Jaden, Junyi, and Tuo Shen, please copy down, please write down somewhere. This one 100%, 100% will sure come out in your exam one, in your social study exam. Confirm chalk and stand. Okay? Please write down these two words. You know what's the meaning of stereotyping, right? 就是说狗眼看人低，就是说看不起人，就是说 all Chinese are really like that one. Malay are like that one. Indian are like that. So stereotype, you will see this word very, very often in your social study. Of course, discrimination, you will see this in your issue 2 and 3. In fact, 1, 2, 3 also have like globalizations. Okay, so these are the two words, very important. Please take note now. It will come out in an exam on sure. So I never asked AI, no, but you see, do you know why now, Jaden? When he came out these two words, I was like, oh my God. Oh, do you know how AI work? Like, AI will copy this. I say, come out a poster or action for culture for my secondary student in Singapore, like that. Then they will go and search now. They literally search the whole entire world, all the database. Now you understand why Elon Musk Tesla is going to build a super huge database in Saudi Arabia. And China is also building a very big, huge database in part of China. I don't know whether it's in the Gobi Desert or where, and as well as US. So you realize that these two words are definitely, when you see the word culture, and I say Singapore context, right? Right, Jaden, Junie, and Tuo Shen, they come out these two words. That means these two has been used very, very often. Then they pick out the keywords. 明白, So you are learning that. So of course, you need to attend some AI courses with the expert, because this expert has been spending, my lecturer every day spend 13 hours for the past 10 months. 13 hours until the wife gets sick and tired of him. Because he never do the house chores. So I tell her, sir, why don't you buy an AI robot, clean the house, wash the dish? You know what he said? I wish to, but end up my relationship with my wife will be gone. So this is the power of AI, 13 hours. In fact, Uncle Raymond's are doing this every day to improve myself. So guys, rather than you spend Minecraft and Roblox, and by the way, you can do this, you can create games, Jaden, do you know that? You can ask Google Gemini, please create a snakes and ladder game for me. They literally create for you. With all the coding. Seriously, you can create. Say, please create a World War II trench attack. They literally create. But of course, if you want to go higher version, you have to pay lah. They just create simple one. Say, create a professional one. You know what's the next thing he asked me? Please upgrade. Then you pay now, please upgrade. Then you give you all the features. And I told you, right, I create my songs using my 40 years of lyrics. I put it inside, I type in, they give me 4 versions. The other 2 versions, I have to upgrade and pay. The other 2, I show you next year, all right? So let's talk about this essay, cultures, arts, and priests. May I have Tuo Shen read the first paragraph? Just reading only, okay, because we have other things to do. Let's go.
Culture, art, and heritage are not isolated concepts, but rather form an interconnected tapestry that defines and sustains human experience across generations. Culture, the broad fabric of human society, is comprised of shared values, beliefs, and practices. Art acts as the dynamic thread, giving tangible and intangible form to these cultural ideas, while heritage represents the accumulated collection of these threads over time, providing the historical context that anchors a community to its past.
So all these are from AI. I only type this. I only type this, and he come up with this. Okay. So as that this, let's say Jaden is my teacher who asked me, student Raymond, I want you to write this essay. So I asked AI to come out this. So now I rephrase this entire paragraph in my own words. So this is about 74 words. So I will start off, culture, arts, and heritage are not isolated concept, right? So I put this. In today's world, it is not surprising that we need to embrace culture, arts, and heritage. And this is part and parcel in humans' experience across many generations to come. Ta-dang! I complete my first sentence already. And it help you in the summary. So Jaden, maybe in few years time, Uncle Raymond no need to have tuition already. You can tell your parents, why I need Uncle Raymond? I do AI and do this and do that and can pass, you see? And you spend your time, quality times. I won't be surprised in few years time with school teachers. In fact, school now, MOE are using AI. Maybe the teachers there will be just only assist. And I don't need to mark paper, no, Tuo. I literally get your homework and put it to AI. AI, please analyze this Tuo essay and tell me from 1 to 10 or 1 to 50, how many marks. Then I break down grammar, structures of English, and content. Then you break down for me. That's so good. That's so powerful. Guys, why are you waiting for? And then you can do math, wrong. They got this website about math, wrong. You know I hate math, right, Jaden? I put there, do an equation. They literally explain the equations or linear equations. Sine, cosine, tangent equation. Why you need math teacher? That guy is going to explain you, do another example with a new explanation. But you must be kind, you put the word, please. Sure, I will do it right now. Boom, you come out. Would that be good enough? Do you want me to come out another one? Yes, we do. Bum, another one. Bum, another one. And it's so fast. Say, I'm not sure. I'm not clear about this explanation. Can you put into a more simple form so that I can understand? Yes, I will do it now immediately for you. There you are. I'm not asking you not to go for tuition. I'm telling you this is the future of the generation of AI. Back to you, Judy. Art serve.
Art serves as a primary vehicle for cultural expression, from the rituals of traditional dances to the symbolism of ancient pottery. Designs art translates abstract cultural concepts into concrete forms that can be seen, heard, and felt. It's a universal language that transcends barrier and allowing diverse groups to communicate with and share their identities. For example, a community's traditional weaving patterns can tell stories of their history, values, and relationship with their environment, making the craft a living part of their heritage and a continuous expression of their culture. Through this process, art helps to both preserve and evolve cultural narratives, ensuring they remain relevant to new generations.
Judy, I know last year you handed a lot of homework to me, and you always like to do this firstly, secondly, thirdly, last but not least, and conclusion. So may I start this? Firstly, art is a way to serve us as a transport to express the way culture is all about. You see, I transform this. Firstly, I type the word firstly. So I'm not copying one. Firstly, art is a way to transport. Instead of a vehicle, I change the word transport. So that means in your AI that you're doing, your vocab must be damn freaking solid, strong. And the structure of English is very strong. Now, you know that for the past 2-3 years doing editings, it really helps you. If you want to embrace, you use AI as a companion to help your work. Seriously, it will help you to score A1. Trust me, no joke about it, man. Seriously, if you know how to change. Thank God I'm an English teacher. Thank God my background is from IT. Thank God I know some programming. So with all this experience, when I talk to AI, it's a breeze. So before Jaden, before I start my AI course, I really start a few pictures. Later I show you how Uncle Raymond play football and teach swimming. You'll be surprised. Oh, you can watch my Instagram and Facebook. It really transformed my face. It's so handsome with more hair, of course. Okay, so next paragraph. So Jaden, So wait. So this is just, I'm just giving an example here. There are more of that. So I just want to skip. Thank you. Next one.
This continuous cycle forms the essence of heritage. Heritage is the legacy passed down from one generation to the next, encompassing everything from historic buildings and artifacts to oral traditions, performing arts, and social practices. Artworks become artifacts of heritage, preserved in museums and cultural sites to serve as a record of a society's past. In turn, this heritage informs and inspires new art, creating a feedback loop where the past shapes the present and the present reinterprets the past.
Okay, so this is
Oh,
conclusion. Conclusion. So ultimately, you can change in a nutshell, in summary, in my opinion. So this continuous. So I can change this. Next, instead of secondly, I say next. I feel that next, heritage is very critical and essential for the continuity of generation to come. So heritage is a legacy passed down, right? So I already summarized this already into one sentence. So you can say based on heritage, there are different types of heritage that's we are going to talk about. For example, then you can say this. Okay, let's go do this one. You may start now. Oh, so fast. All done already. Okay, good. Let's go, man. So we have the three of you here. So can we do 1, 2, 3? Tuo Xuan, you start first.
Who are you to tell me I can't watch certain TV shows here?
Next one.
I don't know for whom you bought that ice cream, but I like some.
Okay, from whom 我不知道你跟谁买的，不过我很喜欢，我需要一些。Next number 3.
With whom are you going to the next game?
Thank you. Number 4, 5, 6. May I have Jaden?
no, I don't know who your famous cousin is.
My cousin, you don't know me? Michael Jordan. Okay, never mind lah. Number 5.
For months, all of America wondered who had shot JR.
I think this JR replaced who? Recently that guy was being shot. What is his name?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, yeah. Okay, number 6. That one
Whom
not my cousin. That one confirm not my cousin. I don't want to associate with him, sorry. Very sensitive. Number 6.
whom are you dunking over in that video of your college basketball game?
Whoa. 789, may I have Junie?
The guy whom I brought these flowers as a shop by the railroad tracks.
Wow, this one confirmed not Singapore. It might be in Taiwan, in Thailand, or Vietnam. Number 8,
Who loves you best of all?
my parents, of course.
The golfer whom at bested was not a very gracious loser.
Oh, so he's a poor sportsmanship lah. Okay, number 10, Junie.
Hey, who dropped a bug in my dream when I wasn't looking?
Jaden. Jaden dropped it inside. Together collaborating with Tuo Xuan. The two of them want to spike your drink. Okay, guys, may I have this one here? We done this before now. Have we done this? No, right? I don't think so, right? Okay, let's do this one. So what you need to do is that, I think so, right? I can't remember that, sorry. No, I don't think so, maybe. Okay, never mind. I want you to choose one here, and one here. Choose 3 to form a sentences. Must relate to culture, arts, and heritage. Choose this. I'm satisfied with the current cultures and the heritage, as I'm able to access to all the information in the museums. I'm not afraid of a country like Singapore that we will have racial riots because we are very united. Get it now? So satisfy access to, but of course you can jump, you can choose one here, one here, one here. So make sure that the 3 with 2 of these 3 must form into one complete sentences or 2 sentences within it for arts, culture, and heritage. You may start now. Okay, we'll call it a day after this, okay? Give me a good one. Of course, Jaden and Junie, if you can add in Fistpot will be good. I'm satisfied with the current diversity in Singapore, and I'm happy, and I am as happy as a lark because I'm able to access to all the cultures. And I'm on cloud 9 because I'm very envious of what we have for today's heritage we have in Singapore. By the way, can you tell me out of 10, how many marks you got for the who and who more? Thank you. So Tuo I hope you know what to do, using the with, to, and of to form a sentences. 10 upon 10, Junie, thank you. What about Tuo and Jaden for your who and whom? Thank you, Jaden. This is your last piece of homework with Uncle Raymond here in 2025. Crowded with, similar to and capable of. Well done. Thank you. Will you mind kindly read your answer?
This place is crowded with people of different race groups, which is similar to the racial diversity in Singapore. This makes it certain that we will be all capable of achieving our goals if we work together.
Okay, work together, you can change to the word cohesiveness. Well done. Very good. We'll wait for the two of them and we call it a day, all right? Thank you. All right, thank you, Tuo Xuan. I don't know which word you're using because you did not highlight it. So let me
Oh, I'm using with like
crowded with.
crowded with.
Okay, let me highlight it now. Which one again?
Wait, I'm using crowded with and wait, what? Wait, I think I missed one.
Which one?
I missed the two one. Yeah.
Sorry? You only use one.
No, I used crowded with and what was it?
Capable of.
Capable of. Yeah. I missed the
And
two one.
you missed the two. Can you add in?
Okay.
So I take away first. You need three. Junie, are you ready?
Excuse soon. I wrote the wrong topic.
Okay, please submit now. Thank you.
Yep, I added.
Okay. So what we have here, crowded with, and then what else? Capable of, and then which one? Work together. Which one? Two. Where's the two? Similar to, is it?
Yeah, similar to.
How come I copy already, but it doesn't work? Okay, come on. Okay, can you read the answer, please? Tuo Xuan.
This place is crowded with people from different cultural backgrounds, similar to the vibrant diversity in Singapore. It shows that when we work together, we are capable of achieving our shared goals.
Thank you. You're using AI? No, are you using AI? It sounds like really AI. Okay, good. Thank you. So why not you take this now and put into AI and ask them to convert it? You'll see a different version and it's very interesting. It's much better than playing games, trust me. It's very interesting. You can take this and convert it, you'll know what I mean. They will give you wow, this is excellence, something like well the brilliance phrase, brilliant under good, wow, whatever it is. Let's go, Junie.
John was bored with studying about different race groups and started doing real life projects with his friends. Soon enough, he get addicted to doing research on people with different cultural backgrounds. This made him get a nickname called Psycho. This made him capable of making a better society.
Wow, this is confirmed not AI. I can tell you are using your own words. Very brilliant, interesting. I love this and this phrase, this entire paragraph. Well done, well done. Very, very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Stop sharing. Yes. Thank you, Tuo Xuan Juni and Jaden. May I wish you in advance a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year in 2026. Hope to see you in 2026 for new topics, of course. And one of the latest topic will be AI and robots in March. Another topic as well about how to prepare. One entire month is how to prepare for exam, how to cope stress. And I will get more research from the expert if I can, no promise, to ask them for those past students who did very well in their O level, what is the tips and the tricks and the secret formula, if you can say that, to help you to study better for your coming exam, especially for the Set 4 students, all right?